Do you want to know why some homes instantly feel expensive and others feel like a waiting room with throw pillows? It's not always the furniture. It's not even the wall color. And no, your house does not look outdated because the universe is against you. A lot of the time, it's the lighting. Bad lighting makes a home feel flat, old, awkward, and painfully uninspired. It exposes every weakness in the room. It makes nice furniture look cheap, makes a stylish corner feel forgotten, and somehow turns cozy into, why does this feel like a dentist's office? And if your only source of light is a sad overhead fixture blasting straight down from the ceiling, I regret to inform you, your home may not look modern because it isn't being lit like a modern home. That is exactly why floor lamps matter. A good floor lamp does not just make a room brighter, it creates atmosphere. It softens corners. It adds height. It adds shape. It creates a point of view. And the wrong lighting, that tells people your room was assembled, not designed. So today, we're looking at 8 floor lamps that can make a home feel warmer, softer, more current, and a lot less like it gave up in 2014. Let's begin. First, the Brightech Parker Paper Lantern Floor Lamp. This is for people who are tired of harsh lighting making their living room look emotionally unavailable. A paper lantern lamp does something many cheap lamps fail to do. It diffuses light beautifully. Instead of throwing a harsh beam across the room like an interrogation scene, it creates a soft, glowing presence. That matters, because when lighting is too sharp, the whole room starts to look defensive. Every edge feels harder. Every object looks more exposed. The room stops feeling relaxed and starts feeling judged. The Parker gives you that designer trick people love to pretend is mysterious: soft ambient light. It instantly makes a room feel calmer, taller, and more intentional. If your current corner contains nothing but darkness and regret, this is an upgrade. Next, the Reyokale Pleated Floor Lamp. If you've ever looked at a room and thought, why does this still feel cheap even though I bought nice things? This is the answer. Not enough texture, not enough softness, and not enough visual refinement. Pleated shades do something very clever. They add detail without clutter. They create shape without noise, and that's what many modern homes are missing. A lot of people confuse minimal with empty and clean with cold. Then they wonder why the space feels lifeless. A pleated lamp fixes some of that instantly. It adds a quiet layer of elegance. It makes the room look styled rather than merely occupied. And frankly, if your current lamp looks like it came free with a college apartment, this is a much-needed intervention. Third, the Brightech Liam Tree Lamp. This is what you buy when one weak lamp is no longer enough and your room needs to stop looking underlit and underachieving. Multiple lantern shades create layered light, and layered light is one of the biggest differences between a room that looks thoughtfully designed and one that looks like someone turned on a bulb and hoped for the best. When a room is lit from only one point, it feels basic. When it's lit from multiple soft sources, it feels curated. That is not snobbery, that is design. The Liam works especially well in living rooms where you want a little drama, a little movement, and a little visual rhythm. It fills vertical space beautifully, which means it also helps the room feel more complete. Because sometimes the issue is not that your furniture is ugly, it's that the room has no structure, no hierarchy, no visual intelligence. This lamp helps with that. Fourth, the Adesso Keanu Floor Lamp. Now we move into the category of lighting that looks less like a utility object and more like an actual design choice. Some people buy lamps as if they are purchasing emergency equipment, pure function, no beauty, no silhouette, no personality. And then they wonder why their space feels generic. The Keanu has shape, it has presence, it has that sculptural quality that immediately makes a room feel more elevated. A sculptural lamp changes how the whole room is perceived. It becomes part of the decor, not just a tool sitting awkwardly next to the sofa. This is useful if your home currently suffers from a condition I call furniture without a focal point. Everything may be fine individually, but nothing feels composed, nothing leads the eye. A lamp like this solves that. It gives the room posture. Fifth, the Brightech Maxwell shelf floor lamp. Let's be honest, some rooms do not just look bad because of the lighting, they look bad because there's nowhere for anything to go. The result? Visual clutter, random objects, a room that looks busy but not rich, full but not beautiful. The Maxwell is helpful because it gives you light and function at the same time. It adds storage, display space, and glow in one vertical piece. And that matters in smaller homes, apartments, and corners that tend to become decorative dumping grounds. A shelf lamp forces a little discipline. Suddenly, the candle has a place, the book has a place, the small vase has a place. The space stops looking accidental, and that is often what separates a polished home from a chaotic one: edited surfaces. If your room currently looks like every object arrived separately and never met, this helps create unity. Sixth, the Boho-style bamboo woven floor lamp. This one is for homes that feel bland, stiff, or weirdly joyless. A woven lamp introduces texture in a way painted walls and flat furniture simply cannot. It throws beautiful shadow patterns, brings warmth into the room, and instantly makes the lighting feel more atmospheric. That is the key word, atmospheric, because a lot of homes are technically decorated but emotionally empty. They have furniture, they have color, they even have accessories, but the room has no mood. This kind of lamp adds mood. It also softens modern spaces that have become a little too clean for their own good. A woven shade keeps the room from feeling sterile. It gives it some soul. And if your current lighting makes your home feel like a showroom for tax anxiety, this is a much healthier direction. Seventh, the Cmhsytke 3-tier paper lantern floor lamp. This one has more personality, more silhouette, and more visual impact. And that's important because some rooms don't need another invisible lamp. They need something memorable. A 3-tier lantern design creates movement from top to bottom. It makes the corner feel designed rather than merely filled. It also works especially well when the rest of the room is fairly neutral because it adds interest without needing a loud color or chaotic pattern. Too many people try to make a room exciting by buying too many little things. More decor, more trinkets, more visual clutter pretending to be taste. But often, one strong vertical piece does far more than 12 tiny decorative mistakes. This is the kind of lamp that makes a corner feel intentional, and intentional is always more luxurious than random. Finally, the Lightaccents rice paper floor lamp. This is the gentler, simpler option. It proves that a room does not need flashy design to look better. It just needs better choices. A rice paper lamp gives off a beautiful diffused glow, softens the room, and creates a calm visual presence. It's especially useful in bedrooms, reading corners, or any space where the current lighting feels too cold or too direct. This is the lamp for people who want their home to feel relaxed, soft, and quietly stylish. And honestly, not every room needs to perform. Some just need to stop looking harsh. A lamp like this says the room has taste even if the budget was modest. And that is really the whole point of this channel. Luxury is not always about price. More often, it is about judgment. Good judgment chooses warm light over aggressive brightness. Good judgment understands that corners need softness. Good judgment knows that modern homes are not built with one lonely ceiling bulb and blind optimism. So if your home still feels outdated, chances are the problem is not some mysterious missing element. It may simply be that the room has never been lit properly. That's why these lamps work. They add glow, they add shape, they add softness, they add atmosphere. And perhaps most importantly, they stop your house from looking like it was decorated by overhead lighting and denial. If you want your home to look more elevated, more modern, and more expensive, start with the lighting. Because the truth is simple. A bad lamp does not just fail to help the room, it quietly exposes everything else that's wrong with it. The products featured in this video are linked below, and if you enjoy elegant home upgrades, sharp opinions, and affordable ways to make your home look far more expensive than it actually is, subscribe to Lux for Less. Your house will thank you.
even if your ceiling light never will.